and welcome back to our Chase the A series. We are still here in control of HJK Helsinki. We are at the start of season number 2. Now, I am going to endeavour to push through to the 1st of October, and then whatever happens, we are going to sign for a new team. I don't care where they're sitting on the table. We need to get this series motoring along. If we are sitting in a top 3 position or something like that, and we're only offered some of the teams around us, that is what we're going to have to do. That is how the cookie is going to crumble, because I've done a little bit of testing behind the scenes, and there just seems to be no way around it. Wherever you're sitting on the table, that really is the only jobs that you are going to be getting offered. And if you try and tank and lose every game up until the 1st of October, then your manager rating is too low, in the 50s maybe, and no other team wants to accept your offer. So we just have to play it as per, as let the cookie crumble. Hopefully HJK Helsinki have a decent start. We can keep that manager rating around the 65, 70 odd, and hopefully there is a team there that is willing to take us on the 1st of October. We will continue to train, we'll continue to youth scout, we'll continue to build this team up. We've got about €5 million to play with here in the transfer window, so we'll see if we can bring someone else in just to help this squad out a little bit more and progress further, and really turn them into the team that we want to push up the leagues, make it the Bundesliga, and give us a real challenge to try and chase them down. So let's jump into this. Let's continue here for a couple more months with HJK Helsinki, and then we'll find out who the chaser is. Now, we have preseason tournament invites, of course. We're chasing money here to maybe bring in another signing. So we'll jump on the European International Cup, €5.3 million, and hopefully we can secure some of those dollars. First game of the preseason tournament is against Hellas Verona for a 3-1 victory. That is a good way to start us getting in some form. Now we get our final youth scout report back here from New Zealand, so we will have the opportunity to send out one more time here with HJK Helsinki, see if we can bring any more new talent in. But New Zealand, you've brought us back nothing, to be fair, and it's just been a rubbish scout report for 3 months. Saudi Arabia has brought us back a little bit of talent so far. Is there anyone else to add it to the youth academy? We've got Quasim El-Mubi, 6'4", 180 grand. Sure, why not? We'll give him a gamble. Ahmed Ahmad is probably not up for it. But we've got Mohamed Tananari, 5'6". We'll sign him in, and that'll end our time here in Saudi Arabia. And the final scout report here from Italy. We are looking for some big defenders. Alessio Mariani, a 6'6", possibly. If there's no one better, not looking like it. So we will sign in the big lad. I think we do need some centre-backs coming through. So Alessio Mariani is only 15. He will need to turn 16 in time for us to sign him. Well, we do have time for another quick expedition, so let's head out here. Sam Martin wants Cameroon for technically gifted. Next up is BFC Gaming, who wants Romania for physically strong. And the final one is Panagiotis K, who wants Greece for Rennie. Next up, we have FC Rostov in the preseason tournament. It's a 2-0 loss. That's unfortunate. Well, we will need a win over here in Empoli. Game 3, it's a 3-0 victory, and that should see us through to the next round. €1.2 million added to our transfer budget. Semi-finals are against FC Metz. It's a 1-0 victory, Sancho with the goal. And that adds another €1.6 million to our budget. It's time for the final, and we're taking on Spal, a 4-0 victory, and that will secure us maximum cash. So that pushes our transfer budget up to just over €10 million, 40 grand in wages. I'm going to see if I can bring in a couple more young, promising talents from around the world. We'll see if we can do some business. Opening game of the season here is away against Inter Milan. You'd feel they would be one of the stronger teams here in Liga 3 this season, and we take a 4-1 loss. Well, we've got a youth squad monthly report. Mohamed Tanari, 69 to 89. We'll hold him there. I'm not sure he's going to make the cut. Jordan Smith has turned 16, so we'll offer him a contract to the first team. And Patrice Renard will just hold off for now. We are at home to the Newcastle United Jets, and we smashed them 4-0. Well, this scouting update is back from Greece. Have we got any talent? Paulo Christos looks okay, 6'6", but a lower valuation. I think we'll get another month out of these lads, so we'll continue on. We're looking for some big Romanian talent here. Here is one by the looks of things in cost and a lower valuation, so we'll allow him to mature here. And Agafitai. No, still no signings. Come on, where's the talent? And Cameroon, surely there's something here from Cameroon. Ousmane Faye, he's only 15, but we'll sign him in just in case he does become of age. But we really need the 16-year-olds or above so we can sign them straight in. We are away here to Toronto FC. It's a 2-1 victory. We've got the Mexican team here in America. It's a 2-2 draw. Next up, we have the Wellington Phoenix, and it's a 2-1 victory. Well, I've managed to make a signing here. It is Keane, the young lad from Juventus, high potential, only 18 years of age. So another striker in here. So Keane up, Jury, and the Korean lad in Han Kwan Song. So that's 4 decent strikers to propel them into the future. Well, we've got 1 month left here at HJK Helsinki. We've got a youth squad monthly report, and Tananari is not going to make the cut. I'm just going to release him out of there. There is some key talent floating around here. Jer can be released, as with this lad, because they're just costing you money. But hopefully some of these lads do turn. We'll keep Renard just in case, because we haven't brought many centre-backs in from the youth academy as yet. So here we go, September, HJK Helsinki and Tigris, and we're going to start looking for jobs. As soon as we get an opportunity for a team that is sitting below us, we're going to take that, because we need to find that chasing team and get this job done. It's a 3-1 victory. Right, these will probably be the final scout reports that we will get a chance to sign any players in. They need to be of a decent potential, and they have to be over 16. So Christos will get an opportunity here, even though he'll have a low starting potential. And Alexopoulos, no, not good enough. That's probably the last we'll see of Greece. All right, Romania, is there any talent that we can bring in? Moldovan will sign to the academy at least. Kostin's only 15, unfortunately, and the CPU will not sign players from the academy. It's kind of stupid once you move on. Inasu can come in. And Cameroon, have you got something for me? Injury maybe, if there's room for him. Looks like there's nothing else on offer. No. Right, so we'll sign the last of these lads in, even though they've got, well, they've got potential, but they're very low rated. But they will grow. Renault's become of age, so he can come in as well. Moldovan and Endry as well. All right, Red Bull Salzburg away from home. No, we're at home, and it's a 2-0 victory. Okay, so the date is the 22nd of September, and we have a few job offers that have popped up. I've just had a quick look. Now, Olympiacos have offered us a job. They sit in 10th position. They are the lowest one. There is River Plate, Inter Milan, and Leverkusen. So, I think we're going to try and get this Olympiacos job. Let's have a crack. So it's Leverkusen in second, Inter Milan in first, both offering us a job. Inter Milan haven't lost a game yet. Olympiacos in 10th and River Plate in 6th. Stuttgart doesn't matter, they are in the Scottish Premier League. So it looks like Olympiacos could be the chaser. Will they give us the job? Let's apply for it and see if the Greece team wants to take us on. While we wait for our job application, we do have a game here against the LA Galaxy, which we lose 2-0. Uh-oh. Still no word from Olympiacos as we take on FC Dallas for a 2-0 victory. And we get the manager role at Olympiacos. Thank you for your interest in the available manager position. We, the board, would like to offer you the manager's job here at Olympiacos, and we look forward to hearing from you soon. Okay, so our chaser team has been selected. It is Olympiacos, the Greek team. Never played with them before, don't know what their kits are, have no idea who's in their squad, but we have our chasing team. HJK Helsinki are sitting in third at the moment, I think, so they are looking forward to try and push for promotion if they can get over Inter Milan and Leverkusen. But we will be taking a hold of Olympiacos. It's time to begin the chase. Okay, so we have taken a hold of Olympiacos. They will be the chaser for this series now. Helsinki sit in third, and hopefully with the talent and the training that we've put in there, the squad coming through, they can really push for promotion here. I can't see them really knocking off Inter Milan and Bayer Leverkusen, but hopefully they can get through to the playoffs and push through. Now, our objective is also to fight for promotion. So we're going to have to do something with this squad just to get them up and about so that we don't get fired. But we obviously need to go and start youth scouting and turning this team into our own, because the real players are there. It is a quality side, which we'll have a look at shortly. But we need to flip it. We need to get a youth team in here. We need to go and get our Scout Future star. And we need to start building a team that can really chase down this HJK Helsinki, because they are going to be a team that are really going to be tough once those players start hitting their potential. So let's jump in. Olympiacos, the chase is on. So if we take a look at the squad, I mean, there's some star-studded players in here. We've got, is it Kevin Morales out here on the left, 79 overall. I mean, it is a decent squad. I don't know why they are sitting so low on this, you know, table at the moment. They've even got Berwin there on the bench. I mean, that's probably someone you want up and about. Not a lot of substitutes, though. So, I mean, if they're getting really tested here in regards to how many games they're playing and stamina-wise, maybe that's why they're falling apart. A couple of lads not in form. But you'd assume that we would be able to push them up the table fairly quickly and just be knocking on the door. I don't think we'll get promoted this season, but hopefully we can keep our job, bring in some talent, and then really start getting this chase underway. Okay, we need to get scouting, of course, so let's see what scouts are on offer. And we'll grab Herbert Bergman with the 5-star judgment. What else have we got here? Benjamin Shalicki, a 5-star experience, 3-star judgment, or Toure here for 1.4. I mean, we can upgrade these scouts as we go along, but we definitely want some decent talent coming through. So we'll grab the Slovakian, and the final one, I guess, will be the Ivorian. So let's go to the comment section and pick out some players you guys that have suggested. Make sure you can feel free to leave me comments down below on any countries that you want to scout. Give lots of thumbs up and I'll try and pick some of the best ones that, you know, you guys want to go and see. So this one is from Racer Jake. He wanted Spain for a playmaker. Try and find the next Hugo Madrazo. The next one is from Jan Willem Griefenstein. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. South Africa for an attacker. And the next one is from Bob Bobson, who wants Russia for a playmaker. Let's get some talent from the World Cup hosts. Well, it is time to get our Scout Future star. Who will it be? We'll send him out now. Right, so let's have a quick look at the objectives. Not really much because we've just taken a new job, but they do want us to try and gain automatic promotion. So we're going to have to lift up from that current position of 9th, or this manager rating could fall into disarray, and they want us to win at the league within 2 seasons. Alright, we need to get motoring. We need to try and chase down HJK Helsinki. Let's get the simulations underway. There won't be too much gameplay in the first few episodes while we're trying to chase and we're trying to build this team. But yeah, I'll slip in a couple here and there. It's more about just chasing HJK Helsinki now and, you know, both teams moving up into the Bundesliga. And then once we're both in the Bundesliga, we will play every single game as we try and take the title. We do have a transfer window not too far away. We've spent a bit of money there on the scouts, but we've got 8 million. We obviously can't buy any real players, but we can buy regens, which there should be a couple floating around. We'll see what we can find. But let's get simulating and see if we can get Olympiacos moving up the table. So our first game in charge of Olympiacos, and we've got America from Mexico, and it's a 1-0 victory, but we've picked up an injury. I don't know a lot of these players, and they probably won't be around that long, so don't worry too much. Well, here we go. It's HJK Helsinki. Normally I would play the game against the ace, but we haven't really brought anyone in, and I've sent a bit of a lower rated team out here just to try and increase the chances of HJK getting the victory and pushing on for promotion, because we want a real chase in this one. But at this stage it is 1-1. You'd assume that HJK should be doing the job. There is Foden putting a goal in the 73rd minute, and they should take the points here. That is good, but we will definitely be playing them in the future. Well, our Scout Future star has returned. His name is Hernan Arolden. He is a Spanish centre forward, 6'3", potential of 71 to 91. Not the best, but he is already 60 overall. He is technically gifted. Let's hope that he can be a star of the future. So our first Youth Academy signing is into the team. All right, Hernan Arolden, a centre forward. He's got decent acceleration already. Decent agility, I like that. Stamina's a bit low and he's pretty piss weak on strength. Good ball control and curve, so it could be very handy in that centre forward role. He can play striker. He's 6'3". He's got a 4-star weak foot and a high attacking work rate. This lad could be absolutely special. We're going to get some training into him and turn him into a real powerhouse here for the Greek side. It's Olympiacos and Tigris, and we lose 3-0 even with our first team out on the pitch. Ooh. It's Olympiacos and Red Bull Salzburg. It's a 0-0 draw. We need to get these boys firing. Hugo Madrazo needs to give them a good rev up. Well, we get our first monthly scaling update. Kit is back from Russia. Konstantinov, 500 grand. That is nice. Welcome to our academy. And Varenikov, we will leave there for now. We can be a little bit more selective now that we've got our chasing team. South Africa, what have you got me? 72 will be delisted, and 80. Dubasabukwe will keep an eye on. Sabande can go. Dimi Sebe, 110. Well, we'll see how he turns out. Dingake as well, and Yomanatini. Oh, this looks all right, 180 grand, but he's only 15. I'm going to give him another month. And we are, of course, in Spain. We've got Jose Acuna, 68 to 94, low valuation. Miguel can be delisted as long as Alberto and Carrazzo. Well, we're away here against the LA Galaxy. Roldan is on the bench. He's been given number 16 to join the club. And we come through with a 2-1 victory. Roldan comes on for some minutes. It's the DFB Pokal, second round, I think. And this is Vitesse and Olympiacos. And they lose 1-0. Well done. Well, we've got Konstantinov, 61 overall, 67 to 87 potential playmaker. We'll monitor his progress in our youth academy. Well, it's a home game here against FC Dallas, but we're having to send out our second string team pretty much because this game is only 3 days after the last one and the boys were tired. We come through, though, with a 1-1 draw. Looking for a victory away from home here against Wellington, and it's another 1-1 draw. These boys just aren't firing for little Hugo. Well, surely we can get a victory here against Accrington Stanley. It is a 3-1 victory. Let's hope that starts playing these boys into some form. Another multi-scouting update back from Russia. Yes, there is a lad we want. Maxim Seleznev, 5'9", 600 grand. Welcome to our academy. And we'll let the others, you know, no, he can just be Nakimov as well. See you later. All right, South Africa, what have you got for me? You've dropped off. That's fine. Yo, no, Dubé, Organa, you're under, no face. Dubé can go, low potential. Just nothing here at the moment, is there? And of course, we are in Spain. Jose Acuna still looking okay. Give him another month to marinate. Vera can go. Diego Lopez will hold, and Pablo Acosta will hold. Got a game at home here against Palestino, starting to find a little bit of form. We get a goal in the 8th minute. It's a 4-1 victory. That's more like it. New squad monthly report. Maxim Seleznev is a 68 to 88. His potential's dropped off a little bit. And Konstantinov, 73 to 89. So two lads that will definitely be serviceable, but not the highest of potentials as yet. We'll just hold them in the academy. Well, it must be about time to get some gameplay in this episode. So we're going to take on Bayer Leverkusen at the Bay Arena. And we're going to put Big Roldan up front, give him a crack here, and see what the young lad is made of. We're wearing our away kits. They're wearing their alternate kits. So our away kit is orange. We moved up to 6th, but we're still a fair few points away. But if we can get a victory here over Leverkusen, it might help HJK Helsinki a little bit. To try and help them push for promotion. So a chance to see some of these lads in action. There is Roldan, number 16. We will have kit upgrades upcoming in this series. We're going to get into the same sort of production that we normally do with the relegation, regen, rebuild and the youth edition. I'll get the cards happening and all that kind of good stuff now that we've got our chaser team. So a little bit more work, but hopefully it adds to the value of this series. So let's get into this one. Roldan is the man, the myth, the legend up front. Can he be a big hero for this Olympiacos side? Well, it's Bayer Leverkusen with an early free kick here, and the sun is an absolute beating down here. That is disgusting from Volland. Who was on him? Baumgartlinger comes through, makes it 1-0. I've got no idea who these players are, what their strengths are. We're all at sea. And that makes it 1-0 after just 7 minutes. And things not looking good here for Olympiacos at the Bay Arena. The sun is in my eyes. Some of them wearing gloves, even though it looks like it's absolutely belting down. And we are 1-0 down. Oh, jeez, that's woeful. Oh, we don't have the pace to go. It's Volland from Cisse. Oh, that is terrible. You can see why they're sitting so far down on the table. A good save there from Proto, but I don't like our chances here. We've picked up a couple of knocks already. Here they come again. Oh, good save. Cuts back. Has he got a cross inside? He does. Here's the strike. But Pardo has missed. He's rolled in. Plays it off. Pardo. Gets the run here from Leud. Drives it inside. Oh! There we go. Fortunas makes the most of his opportunity. And that makes it 1-1. We're in the game, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the game. Lovely ball in. I think he's Mexican, is he, Leud? And it wasn't offside. He's laced that one home on the volley. And that makes it 1-1. Oh, Roldan with the steal. Now Scout Future Star. Let's go, Roldan. What's he got? Look at him. He just looks like a huge animal. And that's a shit cross. But did you see him just covering the ground? It was just like a magnificent tall unit, like a ladder that was outstretched. Yeah, but Bellarabi does us in there. Well, it is a corner here for Bayer Leverkusen on the cusp of half-time. We're going to have to defend. They've had some decent possession. Proto gets the save, and just need to get this one out of here. Headed forward, Roldan, the young lad. Can't get on the end of it. There's the whistle. It's tied up at 1-1. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Oh my days, he's gone. The Scout Future Star is gone. Oh, we're in trouble, boys. Well, he's lasted all the 52 minutes and he's broken everything, including his dick. Oh, poor lad. Ball forward. There's Morales. He drives his way on here. Can he get this cross inside? Falls out the back. Oh, Fortuna's looking for another. Martins fires it out wide. Gets the run here from Pardo. Pardo cuts back inside. Can he get the strike? No, it gets blocked. Falls to Fortunas. He decides to play this one back. Panagiotis. Oh, that'll be a free kick. That's a free kick. Fortunas is the man to step up over it. And what the fuck is his kick style? All right. Martins plays it off. Fortunas! Oh, great save from Lom. Corner for Bayer Leverkusen. They are pushing hard here to try and get this go-ahead goal. Martins gets up. He might get a chance here. No, it's cleared away. Comes back into the middle. Oh, look out. We're opened up. Good block from Engels. We're away here through Berwin. He brings it forward here for Durovic, or... He'll slip one. Oh, that's terrible. That is fucking terrible. Righto. Manages to get it through. Here's Fortunas. Cuts back nicely. Brings it inside. Come on! 2-1! Olympiacos in the death. Oh, brilliant finish. That is the kind of finish we needed. We've got no idea who this team is. Hugo Madrazo's barely had time to put his furniture in place. And that is a lovely finish. And we should take the 3 points here over Bayer Leverkusen. Lovely. There's the whistle. 3 points for Olympiacos. And might help HJK Helsinki out on the table as well. Well, 11 shots to 8. They were fully in control, but 20 tackles. Our defence held on. And we get a 2-1 victory. Fortunas is a man of the match at 9.3. Now, as for cards and that kind of stuff, I'm going to save that for the youth-generated players and regens. We're not going to worry about the real players. There's just no point. They won't be here forever. Well, that's a great start. Our Scout Future Star breaks his ankle in his first competitive start up front, and he's gone for 3 months. Lucky we're simulating quite a few games of this season. Well, next up, we have the Finn Harps. We need to start pushing up the table or the board's going to be pissed. It's a 4-1 victory, but looks like an injury to Engels. Yep, Engels has broken his toe. He's gone for 6 weeks. So we're away here against FC Dallas, and we lose 2-0. Final scout report is back from Russia, and it's brought us back nothing. Final scout report from South Africa. Have we got something worth bringing into our academy and looking for first-team football? It doesn't look like it. Sebe is a possibility, but not really what I'm looking for. So we're done. And Spain. Well, Acuna, mate, he's only 15. He's got a low valuation but a high potential. We'll bring him into the academy at least, along with Diego Lopez. What else have we got here? Juan Aguila. Yep, he can come in. And that ends our time in Spain. All right, so it is the 1st of January. We've got a youth squad monthly report. Acuna 78 to 92. Sellers Never's gone 75 to 93 now, so let's offer him a contract, get him into the first team. Diego Lopez 71 to 87, probably not. Konstantinov looks okay, 75 to 89, we'll leave him there for now, and Juan Aguila, we'll leave him there as well. Right, we've sold off Silvio Proto, our #1 goalkeeper. Gillett has gone, Burgos has gone. Some of these lads have just, like, I didn't ask for this guy to go on loan, but he has left on loan. Maybe that was organised before we got here, so we might be in trouble. Well, I don't know what we're going to do. Right, so lads have been sold, lads have gone out on loan. Let's have a look at how this squad is looking. We'll wrap things up here. We've got a transfer window. I need to go and look for some regens at least to try and bring it in and help this squad out. So, I mean, we're not really too concerned with the real players, although they're getting on in age, some of them, and they're starting to lose rating. Cisse's up to a 75. Engels is out for another 4 weeks. We really need him back. Who have we brought in youth-wise so far? That's probably all that you guys care about at home. And also let me know, is there any lads here, Fortuna's just showed some signs. He's only 26. Do you think he should stay around the club? We are allowed to keep as many of them around as we want to moving forward. So let me know your thoughts on that. Selesnev showing great potential is a 62. What's he got in his locker? A 3-star, 4-star. Yeah, he's going to need some work, isn't he? And Roldan, well, fuck me, gone for 2 more months, but up to a 61 and only showing great potential, so he will need some training. But yeah, probably chasing a goalkeeper, that's for sure. Make sure you're leaving me comments down below on where we should scout and what we should be looking for, and I need to go and look for some regens. Well, Roldan is out for 2 months, but we may as well start getting some player upgrades done. So if you want to make any changes to his number or his kit, write that down in the comment section down below. If you don't know how this works, just tell me boots, ankle tape, wrist, however you want him set up. As long as his shirt is untucked, that is a prerequisite for the upgrade. And if you see something that you do like in the comments, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because whoever gets the most thumbs up on their comment gets the upgrade for this series. So our Scout Future Star Roldan, we will be seeing him in a few months' time, but feel free to upgrade him right now. All right, let's have a quick look through at least the German leagues and see what's going on here. We are in January 1st, of course. So Barcelona, they won it last year. They are top of the table. And Liverpool, well, they came up from the Bundesliga too. They are sitting in a 3rd position. So things are going to be very interesting by the time we reach the Bundesliga, providing we don't get fined. But it's Athens, Fürth, and Hansa Rostock down there in the relegation zones. Moving into the Bundesliga too. Bayern Munich, well, we knew they would be a force to be reckoned with. They're going to go up in straight sets by the looks of things. Zenit is there with them, and Galatasaray in 3rd. Forest Green coming down from the first flight. Looks like they will be dropping out as well. Oxford United and Hamilton sit in last place. In the Liga 3, though, it is Inter Milan by, 4 points there over Leverkusen. Helsinki, our ace team, is 3 points behind Bayer Leverkusen. Hopefully they can go on and hopefully they can get promoted. We sit in 7th, but the board wants us higher. Our manager rating is at about 65. We're going to have to move up into contention here at least. I probably don't want to get promoted this season. I want to bring in these youth talents and really flip this team over so it is our team and we can start chasing down Helsinki. But that's where we'll leave it today. Fuck knows how long this episode is. I've been recording for freaking hours just getting all the shit in and out of all this stuff. But thanks very much for the support on the first 2 episodes. Look forward to seeing your company in the next one, and we will start getting things really rolling and pushing on as I'm about to lose my voice. Anyway, let's wrap things up. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.